What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Paste Studios here in Midtown Manhattan, New York City. We are joined today by a very special guest. This is Janice.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome to Paste.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming. So, Janice, you are from Sweden, and in Sweden you have a number of singles out already, and they are all from your debut full-length album, which is called Fallen Up, which is coming out in February.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to hear some of those singles from you today. So tell me a little bit about the first one you're going to do for us today.
Well, the first song is called I Got You, and it's actually one of my only happy songs, I would say. Yeah.
That's a good one to start with then.
Yeah. Just to get that over with.
Yeah, right.
Get to the sad part. No, but yeah, so I was feeling very happy at the moment when I wrote it, and I just wanted to make a song that's about my friends and my family and about my love and how they make me feel and how I always got their back when they don't have the strength or the power to feel okay. And yeah, that's basically what the song is about.
Okay. Are we ready?
Yeah, thank you. Your presence, a blessing to know I got you. Amazing, even though I can't be right by you all the time. Should know that I need you, and there's no doubt. In the middle of the night, don't worry, you can call me anytime, don't need no reason, I got your back. There if you need me, and that's a fact. If you need me when you're falling apart, and all you're thinking about is giving up. Feel like giving up. Don't have to worry, I got you. Don't have to worry, I got you, baby. Don't have to worry, I got you. Don't have to worry, I got you, baby. Don't have to worry, I got you. Don't have to worry, I got you, baby. Don't have to worry, I got you. Don't have to worry. Let's be honest, no lies. Who goes by? I don't mind as long as we can be together. That's why I'm reaching out to you, yeah. In the middle of the night, don't worry, you can call me anytime, don't need no reason, I got your back. There if you need me, and that's a fact. If you need me when you're falling apart, and all you're thinking about is giving up. Feel like giving up. Don't have to worry, I got you. Don't have to worry, I got you, baby. Don't have to worry, I got you. Don't have to worry, I got you, baby. Don't have to worry, I got you. Don't have to worry, I got you, baby. Don't have to worry, I got you. Don't have to worry. There's times when I just wanna be alone. Don't take it personal. There's days when I can't be around at all. Doesn't mean I'm gone. Don't have to worry, I got you. Just leave it to me, and I'll take care of it. got you. Don't not to worry. Said I got you, baby.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I want to ask you about this album that is coming out in February. It's your debut album.
Yeah, exactly.
So you were born and raised in Stockholm. Yeah. And I wonder, as you were growing up, it sounds like, you were influenced by sort of the R&B of the time that was coming out of this country and maybe, the UK, Whitney Houston, Sade, people like that. Was that the music that was in your house or on the radio as you were growing up in Sweden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was basically all of those big singers, huge singers, Whitney, Sade, Celine Dion, Mariah Carey. Yeah, and my parents loved those two. So, yeah, that was basically all I listened to, like every day. So I got imprinted with that at a very early age.
And, so today I these days, I feel like there are more singers that maybe it's just because I know of that are coming out of Sweden these days. Lykke is one, Robin is another. When you were growing up, were there these kinds of singers also on the radio for you, or was it all kind of Western R&B that was on the radio? Were there Swedish icons to look up to as you were growing up?
Yeah, I would say Robin is one of them. I would say, and she's one of the biggest ones. Lykke came like a few years later, I would say.
Yeah.
But she's a huge one as well, huge icon. But mostly it was the big American singers and artists that were playing on the radio. But we have a lot of great singers in Sweden as well that sing in Swedish that has influenced me as well.
And so are your, when you were sort of eventually making your own music, writing your own music, did you find that there was kind of a combination of these kinds of like your home country and also the more American and British styles, or leaning very heavily just to the Western stuff?
No, I would say it's a mix of all of those three
It
countries. Yeah. So it's a lot of influences, but I like to listen to different music, different genres as well. So yeah.
Yeah, cool. So you're going to do a couple more for us from Fallen Up. And these songs, I think, are all out already on the radio, and they're all on the album, which is coming out in February. Tell me a little bit about the next one you're going to do for us.
Well, the next one I'm singing is my debut single. I released it last year in April, and it's a very, very special song because I never thought that people would like it like I did, but it was one of the most played songs on Swedish P3, and was also got to be one of the best songs by P3 as well, which was huge for me because for me it was a song I wrote together with a friend. We wrote it in like an hour or so, and I was like, okay, this is my single. I know it. I feel it.
Do they often come that fast? The songs
no,
you write?
No.
Yeah, but the best one. Do the best ones sort of spill out that way?
Yeah, I would say. Yeah. Those are the ones that comes naturally and just feels right.
Yeah.
From the beginning, and Don't Need To that we're performing now is one of those songs that I'll never stop loving, or I'm never gonna stop performing it because it's so special and it's my first single. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
All right. Take me if you really don't mind waiting, 'cause maybe I might need to make some changes. Don't know if I'll ever be the way Don't know if I'll ever be that I need to. Don't know if I'll ever be. I don't mean to. I'll go, yeah, I'll go if I start falling. Yeah, to always. I can't face you, I'll start walking. I feel something different with you. I will want you, believe me, yeah. But I know it's hard to hear when I keep saying, don't know if I'll ever be the way that you need. Don't know if I'll ever leave old habits behind. Making promises for you that I need to. Don't know if I'll ever be the words I said to you. I don't mean to. Don't know if I'll ever be the way that you need. Don't know if I'll ever leave old habits behind. No. Don't know if I'll ever be that I need to. Don't know if I'll ever leave words I said to you. I don't mean to. Breaking words I said to you. I don't mean to. Breaking words I said to you. I don't mean to.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I want to ask you about actually making this record. I was reading that I think you were doing a little traveling between Stockholm and London to record it. So the songs, in terms of actually creating them, were you someone like? Did you know your way around the songs are yours and writing the songs are yours? When it comes to actually like making the songs, did you find you needed sort of like a crash course in getting into a studio and producing the songs just the way that you wanted to hear them? How were you able to sort of get them from what they sounded like in your head to actually what they sounded like on the record that's coming out?
Yeah, it was actually very, very hard for me because I had a very clear vision of how I wanted it to sound. And that was before I even went into the studio.
Yeah.
So when I got into the studio and started writing, I was like, it's not like how I want it to be. But then I decided just to, okay, let's sort down all my guards and all my visions and what I wanted to sound like and just write music and see what comes out and see what comes out naturally. Because I know that you can see it, especially on me, if it's not from me, and I really wanted it to be pure and to be me, and I wanted to share my stories and my history. So I just got into the studio, started like writing the lyrics and the melodies, and started there, and then got into the production with my producer. And he's been amazing. He's been grateful. So I guess we just
like during the time we experimented a lot. We tried different things, and then eventually we found our way. And there's a lot of songs that like not like sounds the same, but that's the thing I think I love about it. It's a lot of influences, it's a lot of stories, and it's different things.
Yeah.
And I wanted it to be original and different. Yeah.
Yeah. And did you find that you had to, there was some amount of trust that you had to put into other people, producers, engineers, mixers, to produce the sound that you ultimately wanted to hear? And if it wasn't exactly the way that you envisioned it, were you able to sort of like step back a little bit and have that trust in them, or were you really like, this is how this is how I wanted it to sound, this is how it needs to sound?
Yes and no, I would say. But I put my trust in my executive producer, Hyena, the producer. I've always trust him to do what he does, and he's brilliant. He's a genius. But there's been a lot of producers that hasn't like, that I haven't really connected with, and they hadn't really like, I don't know, they wanted it to do it in one way, or like, oh, you should do it like this, or you should do it more pop, or blah, blah. I'm like, no, I don't want it. So like, I got to a point where I was like, I just want to work with Hyena. So that's basically what I did. And some other like co-producers as well, of course. But yeah, I found a team that I really liked and that respected me, and I respected them, and we developed a sound that I love.
It sounds like it was what was best for the music ultimately. Yeah. So we're gonna do one more from Fallen Up.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about this last one we're gonna do.
This is my latest single, Queen, and it's also a very, very special track, which I love performing because I really get to sing, like sing, basically. And yeah, it's about that person that makes you feel like a goddess, that makes you want to be the best version of yourself, and makes you want to be even better and better, and just makes you want to be you. Yeah, so let's do Queen. Waking up to one more day. Used to feel it's all in vain. Confidence shut down, feeling like I'd been left out. Like my turn never came. When I met you for the first time, never knew you'd be the one to make me feel. When I met you, it was the worst time. Never knew you'd be the one to make me feel like I'm the queen of everything. Like I'm the queen, and I can do anything, and you make me feel like the queen of fucking everything. Never knew you'd be the one to make me feel. I go out and lose myself, trying to be someone else. You know I used to get too high just to feel I was alive. Yeah, made my way out of
and I can do anything, and you make me feel like the queen of fucking everything. When I'm at you for the first time, never knew to be the one to make me feel the queen of everything. When I'm at you, it was the first time. Praying I don't mess it, I don't mess it up. Don't let me mess it up. Queen of everything, and I can do anything. Like I'm the queen, queen of everything. Like I'm the queen, and I can do anything. And you make me feel like the queen of fucking everything. Queen, queen of everything. Queen, and I can do anything. And you make me feel like the queen of fucking everything. Never knew you'd be the one to make me feel. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
So everybody,
Thank you so much.
this is Janice. I should say Janice was joined today on piano and vocals by Maya Bringler on my right, and on vocals Cassandra Kletzko on my left. Guys, thank you so much. So Janice, the new record, the upcoming record, is called Fallen Up,
Yeah.
and all of these songs that you performed today, I think, are available to be heard now.
Yeah.
On JaniceThis.com. You can hear those songs, and you can watch some videos and find tour dates coming up. I think in Europe is where you're going next, back to Europe.
Yeah, Scandinavia.
Scandinavia,
I would say. Hopefully
yeah.
Europe very soon. Yeah.
And also, I do want to mention that this record has earned you a nomination for Best New Act at the Swedish Grammys. So
Yeah.
congratulations for that.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Yeah, this is Janice. Thank you so much for coming to the Paste Studio today and playing for us in our little library here.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's been our pleasure. Please come back and play for us again.
Oh, I would love to.
All right.